Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where it's starting to get pretty easy here at Algot, but we're going to stick around for a little while longer. Not too much longer. We're definitely going to start striking out and seeing if we can find something a little bit more difficult. But for right now, I'm absolutely interested in getting our funds slightly higher before that happens. Now, all of our mechs are currently good to go. I mean, as good to go as some of them are. The Blackjack is actually doing great. I'd just love to have another ton of UAC-5 ammo. But that was surprisingly good, actually. And we've got a pretty good selection of mech warriors, so I actually think we can go ahead and deploy as is. Now, Arclight is currently fatigued, but Scrub is not. So yeah, we can make this happen. We absolutely can. So let's hop into the command center and see about getting ourselves something to deploy on. And this is a capture base versus an ambush convoy. We need to think about who our available mech warriors are for this ambush convoy, because we might not be able to go fast enough. So is this a double salvage? No, it is not. I think we'll sit here anyway. And let's just take a look at who we currently have available. We have Arya Maki. And let's see here. This is a relatively slow lance that we just removed from here. Okay, so we're going to have Scrub in the J. Edgar. That's absolutely fine for catching a convoy. The J. Edgar is super fast. So that's good. We currently have available Arya Maki, who is, of course, our assassin pilot. That's a pretty good mech for chasing a convoy. We've got Corsair, who is, of course, our... What are you, Corsair? If I can... get it to pop up. Maybe I need to select him. There we go. The Vulcan. The Vulcan's okay, I guess, for chasing it down. What's the mobility? It's actually exactly the same as the Assassin. So yeah, that'd be perfectly fine. We've got Lord Daki, who of course is in the Javelin. The Javelin is fairly slow, but we don't care, because it's all about delivering that sweet, sweet Thunderbolt. And we've got Synapse, who is the Blackjack pilot. Now, the Blackjack is not necessarily the best in terms of chasing down enemy mechs, but at least it's got the UAC-5 for some nice long-range engagements. So yeah, I think this is fine for an ambush convoy mission. Yeah, the Blackjack is a little low. Might require more firepower. This is skull and a half. We'll be fine. Get out of here, Darius. I mean, we might get ambushed, and we may or may not have allies. This is going to be potentially interesting, but honestly, this is... Other than the Javelin, this is full mediums, and I guess the J. Edgar, but I wasn't really counting that. So we've got the Javelin, we've got the J. Edgar, and 3 mediums. I think we'll be fine. Realistically, these mechs punch pretty high above their weight. We've got the rotary rifles, Streak SRM-6. I'm fairly confident in this. UAC-5s. Like, the UAC-5s alone. That's what? 180 damage if all 4 of those hit? That's a lot. So we need to destroy the supply convoy and escape, with a secondary of destroying the convoy guards. A friend of our organization has been accused by the Lyran Commonwealth of illegal activities. While under this accusation, she is unable to perform her duties for Davian leadership. Evidence to be used in an upcoming hearing is being transported to a spaceport for safekeeping off-planet. Your team is to intercept this convoy and destroy it. Commander, the local nets are full of news about this hearing. This job is higher profile than our usual work. It's your call, though. If we don't take the job, another mercenary company will. Yeah, we'll get in there. We'll see what this ends up looking like. This may be interesting. Okay, so we need to scout out the convoy, get to the evac point. We do have allies. We should not expect much from them. Where's the convoy point? Is this the convoy point? Like, is this the scout point? And then this would be the... That's the denial zone. That's way too close to the enemy position. Wow, okay. Can we just drop on the scout point? That'd be funny. No, and we're going to have to drop back quite a ways, it looks like. Okay. Right here. I do wish they'd add, like, visual indicators for that. Although, maybe that would reveal more information than they want.
I've got eyes on the target.
Okay, so we see the target. We've got allies over here. We've got a Jenner, a Valkyrie, and is that anything else? No, that's just a Jenner and a Valkyrie. The actual target, let's see here, is this escort? Yeah, that's the denial point. The convoy is apparently over here. Noted. And the guards are up here. We see a cavalry helicopter. That's not too frightening. I think the assassin is going to have to jump, isn't it? Oh, no. It just wasn't properly initialized. Okay, we're going to sprint up over here with the assassin. This is the Streak SRMs, of course. And we're going to shoot at this cavalry. I doubt we're going to hit it, but we'll give it a go.
Negative damage.
We don't lose anything for that other than the turn, I suppose. Okay. Now I'm hoping that the cavalry moves before we take another shot at it. And yeah, it did. Fired on our assassin. Did a little bit of damage there. Not too relevant.
Ready for orders.
Okay, we're going to move up with the Vulcan.
On it.
Excellent. And we're going to fire on this guy with the rotary rifles. This may well kill this cavalry helicopter.
Firing on target.
Or we might miss almost everything. That works too. Okay. Sure. The Valkyrie moves over and is going to fire on the convoy here. I think it put down mines there. If the convoy goes this way, that would be useful. If it doesn't, it may not be useful. Is that a Hollander? That's a Hollander too. Okay. That's a little bit on the spooky side. That Jenner is going to fire on these guys and not really do anything. They haven't been moved yet.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see. Yeah, that's just that heavy Gauss. I'm actually... what's his rear armor? Not great. Alternately, we could engage these guys, but they have not moved. Yeah, I think we're just going to move up like this.
Hightailing it.
And 63% on the cavalry, but let's just light up the Hollander a bit. Okay. They're going to head up that way. Okay, yeah, they're taking landmine damage. That's good for us. Good job to this Valkyrie for putting that down.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, our Blackjack can definitely move up here. We're going to sprint forward.
Confirmed.
And we're going to fire on this cavalry with our Ultra AC5s. That's a couple of hits there. It's not quite dead. It's incredibly close. That's another escort vehicle there. Firing on the J. Edgar, but it's never going to hit. Not with 80 evasive pips.
What can I do for
Okay,
you?
the Javelin is going to be a little careful here. It's going to step forward.
Tell me twice.
I'm interested in hitting these guys, but we don't really have the splash damage. I think I'm particularly interested... Actually, we have a 50% hit chance on the cavalry.
Firing
That's a hit.
I've got.
And a kill. Fantastic.
I feel bad about shooting the little guys.
You shouldn't. They'll shoot back. They're firing on our allies there, but they actually hit their friend and panicked him. I like that. Our allies should move up quite soon. And the game is frozen. Okay. You gonna be okay, game? Yeah, the game's okay. It just decided to show us a different perspective of the world. There we go, this one will do. Okay, phase 25. What's moving in phase 25? This guy. Ah, it's a sprint. I did not realize he was there. So the Hollander is really the only threat here. It's a phase 19 movement. That barrage is awkward. That's okay, we can get through that. It's 2 rounds away. I don't think that was additional mines, although that would be a good spot for additional mines. The Hollander is firing on the Valk. I'm a 1,000,000% okay with that. And it walked into the minefield as well.
Yes,
The
Commander.
Vulcan is going to move up over here. And yeah, that is moving into this barrage. We'll have to make sure to move out of it next round. But we should be able to take this guy down with our rotary rifles, I think. Yes, perfect. That's what we were looking for.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Okay.
Spaniel.
Our blackjack is going to make its way over this way. We kind of have to chase these, and I was hoping to cut them off over here. But it kind of is what it is. We're going to have to go through the minefield as well, which is going to be obnoxious. The Jenner moves up. Fires on the Hollander. Does quite a lot of damage to it there. On that Gauss torso, or on that Gauss side there. On that Gauss arc. That
Standing by.
is very interesting to me. Okay, we're going to sprint the assassin over here. We can't get into a useful position just yet. However,
On you, Commander.
the Javelin can absolutely move up. And let's look at what our hit odds are like here. Probably not going to be all that great. 20%, 22, 11. Let's go for this light LRM carrier. If we hit this basically anywhere, we're not going to kill it if we hit it basically anywhere, actually.
All weapons
But we'll give it a go. Okay, we failed. I'm not surprised at that distance.
Systems recycling for another shot. Orders.
Okay, the J. Edgar is absolutely going to move in over here. Now, I want to move into this same side arc.
Roger.
If we can... I would prefer not to destroy the heavy Gauss.
Copy that.
But we can at least make him position himself a little more carefully. Okay, they're firing on that Jenner. That's fine. And they're definitely moving away. I'm not sure if we catch them, actually. They can move pretty quickly. Our positioning is very awkward. But that's completely fine, I suppose. It doesn't really matter either way. Okay, we're going to move the Vulcan in over here.
On the move.
Now the question is, do we go for the Hollander? Or do we try to rear arc attack one of these guys? And I actually think rear arc attacking this light LRM carrier is the way to go. There's a lot of stray shot potential here as well.
Got the eagle. Taking the shot.
Okay, we got some damage in there.
Standing by.
Our blackjack is going to round the corner over here. Now this is wildly out of range for the rotary rifles, but of course the blackjack is using Ultra AC5s, which would be fine if they weren't jammed. Once again, they're lined up for stray shots, so we're going to actually fire on this same light LRM carrier.
Gotcha.
And we actually killed it.
Target is taking damage.
Excellent. Okay. The Jenner moves up, fires on the Hunter. It does 15 damage. Okay. And we're going to have Arya Maki actually move up this direction to see about maybe cutting them off. This is obstructed LOS, but I want to get up into here because the denial zone's over here. So they're going to round this corner. So let's get out of that blast zone and cut them off.
Roger.
Okay, no damage from the streaks there. That was pretty much expected.
What's up, boss?
I'm going to move the J. Edgar up over this way at this time. Actually, perhaps even up to here.
Confirmed.
And we're going to fire on this guy, this Hunter here. It's taken some damage already.
Firing full complement on the enemy.
Okay, got some damage into it there. The Valkyrie moves up, fires on the Hollander. We'll see what it decides to do, the Hollander. Because it's the Hollander's move now, so this is going to be interesting. Really?
What can I do?
It appears to be pretty scared. Okay. We're going to move up to just outside this barrage zone with the Javelin, and we're just going to lob a missile at it. I'm not expecting much out of that. And we got absolutely nothing. That was expected, honestly. The Vedette moves up, fires on the Assassin, does a little bit. Nothing too concerning. Okay, and these guys are definitely rounding the corner at this time. We expected this, of course. Okay, and then the Prowler moves over. Yeah, that's completely fine. The barrage will go off now. There it goes. Wonderful. The Vulcan is now in a magnificent position. We can't get in close enough to not charge here, sadly. But the Vulcan is in a magnificent position here to get in behind this Hollander. Hopefully just core him out. That would be the ideal scenario. We're also basically out of light rotary rifle ammo, so that's the thing. We crit the heavy Gauss rifle there.
I hit something good. I'm black on AC5 ammo.
Okay. Yeah, that was definitely not what I was looking for, but it'll do, I guess. And we're just going to make our way right past these mines with the blackjack and basically ignore them. We're going to fire on this Vedette with our Ultra ACs. We're not going to get too much out of it, probably, but actually, that was 3 hits.
Take that.
That was a 75% hit rate. That was really good. The Hollander moves up. Fires on the assassin, but misses. That could have been rough. That could have been really rough.
Yes, boss.
The assassin is going to step up over here and go for this Vedette. Go ahead and fire that laser pistol. I was really hoping that it would die there, actually. It was close. Valkyrie jumps up, fires on the Hunter. I think it got some internal damage there, didn't it? We can't really see the Hunter. The Jenner's also firing on the Hunter. It only got 5 armor damage there for sure. No, I think they hit the turret. That wasn't internal.
Standing by.
That's okay. We're going to move up with our J. Edgar.
Moving out.
We're staying right on this Hunter. Sadly, we missed with our Flamers there. That truly makes me sad. We're going to move up with the Javelin. And this is almost ideal range for the Hollander. If we were to move, say, that's in minimum range. If we were to move, say, here, that's 30% hit chance. We'll take that.
Turbo.
Oh, 63% now. Do it.
Commencing alpha strike.
Oh, okay. That was a really bad shot.
Ooh, I may need some more time in the simulator.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on that one. Burn damage from landmines. Okay. Sounds good. Prowler is going to move up. Yeah, they're going to continue working on the assassin there. Makes sense.
Systems holding.
I'd probably do the same. That hit, all of those hit that building. I like that. Okay.
Commander.
It's time for the Vulcan to get in here. Can we kick? No. No, we cannot. We're out of light rotary rifle ammo, which is sad.
Move order received.
We're going to just move on in here and light this guy up with our medium lasers. I'm hoping to see an ejection.
I copy.
Okay, he's just stressed. He's probably not going to eject for a while. So, let's see here. This Prowler is a guard. This Prowler is a convoy unit. Okay, so we're just going to step directly behind this Prowler. We're going to go for the kick on it. I'm not going for this one, despite the fact that its structure is exposed, in the hopes that our allies will kill it.
On my way.
And we're going to go for this Prowler. Boop. Solid hit, but I don't think we were close to breaching that armor. Yeah. Okay, the Valk moves up. Fires on the Vedette. That's what we were looking for. That's what we were looking for. Fantastic. The allies actually making themselves useful there.
Waiting for orders.
The J. Edgar is going to continue to chase down this Hunter. Yeah, there's landmines in the area. We are aware. Go for him. Okay. He is really close to dead.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay, Lord Dacky, I want you to move up over this way. An ideal scenario. Actually, do we want to move at all? We don't want to move at all. Lord
I
Dacky,
hear ya.
just hit that Hollander.
This should be good.
Good shot.
Want some more? Huh?
He's now unsteady. The Jenner moves up, fires on the Prowler. Okay. It's not the best. The Hollander. Ooh.
I'm losing weapon system.
I was hoping to avoid that. That was both light rotary rifles? Oh no, one is just out of ammo. That was one light rotary rifle. Understood. The Blackjack would love to get up into LOS. It looks like this is basically the only position where it can.
On my way.
Let's eliminate that Hollander. That heavy Gauss is too threatening.
See how you handle this.
Okay, he ejected. Without destroying the heavy Gauss. That was perfect for us. I'd love to capture that heavy Gauss. Okay, the Hunter moves up. Prowler fires on our Jenner friend. This is fine.
Let's do this.
Okay. The Vulcan is going to close in on... Actually, on this Prowler over here. We're going to move into here. We're going to Vigilance the Vulcan since we are a little weak. We're not super weak. We're going to take a pot shot at this Prowler. Okay, a couple of hits there. And it's now panicked. That's fantastic. The Valkyrie jumps and also fires on the Prowler. I think it put down more mines here. I kind of wish they'd stop that. We're going to move in with the Assassin and finish off this Prowler. Honestly, I think we're better off in side arc here.
Moving out.
There's a boop, but we missed.
Failed to connect.
We missed everything there. Okay. Well, the Jenner will attempt to hit the Prowler. It did 4 damage, I suppose. We had really good hit odds considering that we missed everything.
What can I do for you?
Okay, well, the Javelin will close in up over here. And hopefully we don't stray shot our friend.
Firing
Nah, that's good.
everything I've got.
That's a hit.
Commander. I'll meet you at the LZ.
Oh, wait, did this guy blow himself up? This guy might have blown himself up with landmines. I did not even notice if he did. Okay, the Blackjack does not have LOS on the Prowler right now. We'll just get into position over here. There we go. Oh, all of those missed. I guess I'm not too surprised.
Oh, come on, this game's rigged.
Ready to get it on.
Kinda rigged. But that wasn't really rigged. We didn't have the best chance there. Some damage to that Prowler. They're firing on the Jenner. It's fine. Okay.
Orders?
Now it's the Vulcan's turn. I would love to get in here and melee this guy rear arc. And that's exactly what we're going to do with the Vulcan.
Engaging.
That's a hit. How about those lasers? That's another pair of hits. We didn't breach the armor, though. Please don't mind this guy. Oh, come on. Please don't do that. It's literally just him. Okay, we're just not going to move our J. Edgar here, then. Okay, structure exposure.
Waiting for orders.
And if we're going to come in over here, this would landmine us. We may as well go here, I suppose.
Location confirmed. Negative damage.
Did you even move? What? That was a melee attack. I'm very confused by what just happened.
Commander,
I think that was a bug?
I'm going.
The assassin didn't actually move, though. I don't know why. Regardless, it's over. It's irrelevant. The bug doesn't really affect anything, but I'm pretty sure that's not how that's supposed to work.
Mission successful.
Well, let's get out of here. Hopefully we find something that can replace that light rotary rifle. Wouldn't it be hilarious to have a heavy Gauss in that position? I wonder if that has a minimum range. Let's see. Maybe we get one here. There's 4 Hollander parts. There's the heavy Gauss. Damage fall off. Falls off to 70% of starting value at long range. It's an 18-ton weapon. 7+1 slots. Yikes. Okay. It does not have a minimum range, though. So I'm actually curious. We could also grab this Ultra AC5. That's a pretty good weapon. I would love to see if we can get any Ultra AC5 ammo. And 2 heavy Gauss tons there. And there's an Ultra AC5 ammo. Oh, man. This was a good one. Let's roulette. And what are we going to get? A whole bunch of parts there. Sure, that's fine. LRM-10, 2 of them. We'll keep them. 6 SRM-2s. We'll get rid of those. The Ultra AC5 we will obviously keep around. The Beagle Probe, that's... Actually, we can get rid of that. We've got several in stock. This engine core we'll keep. Basic sensors, get out of here. The Heavy Gauss, we are definitely keeping. The Heavy Gauss ammo. SRM ammo, that can get out of here. And the UAC-5 ammo, that can get out of here. That may have just worked magnificently well. The question is, what are we going to do with that Heavy Gauss? Do we want to try to cram it onto the Vulcan? What is the tonnage on those rotary rifles? Let's take a look at this. Yeah, go ahead and get started on that, Yang, but I'm definitely going to cancel the work on the Vulcan. And that's going to be the majority of the cash. Yeah, that's 58k. Let's refit this. We currently have an XL engine in there. We did lose a heatsink and a light rifle and a light rifle ammo. The light rotary rifles are 6 tons. I think we can make this happen. Maybe. We've got ferrofibrous armor, endosteel structure. How many free heat sinks do we need to have? We need to have 1 free heat sink. Okay, so we'll put in a single heat sink, I guess, in the center core for now. The question is, AC-20, that's 14 tons. A regular Gauss rifle, that's 15 tons. A heavy Gauss rifle is 18, and that's a lot of slots. Component is not permitted in this location. Oh, okay, so we'd probably have to put it in the torso? Yes, we would. So that's already overweight. So I don't think the Vulcan is the right mech for this. However, these light rotary rifles are 6 tons. Ultra AC-5s are 9 tons. We only have the 1 light rotary rifle. But what if we were to instead put in an Ultra AC-5 here? We would need that ton of Ultra AC-5 ammo that I'd love to put in the Blackjack, though. I think we'll hold off on that. Maybe we put in an AC-20 into this thing. Like, it's a little ludicrous. But we can actually get away with it. We would need to put armor in, though. So I think this is maybe not the best idea. A regular Gauss rifle, perhaps? That's 15 tons. Maybe just a mag shot? I mean, it's only 1 ton. Has a fixed capacity of 10 rounds and is volatile. But it comes with its own ammo, I believe. So that may not be the worst idea. And then we can have the other light rotary rifle over here and put in the single ton. We've got a handheld MML7 here. That requires 6 tons of carry capacity. That's not happening. Okay, so we could put in then the light rifle ammo, which is in... This is periphery ammo. This light rifle ammo. Because we lost the regular ammo, so we'll have to have the sabot ammo. Okay, and then this mag shot is a downgrade. There's no doubt about that. We'll max out the armor. We have 5 tons to work with. So we could ditch these medium lasers and Do we have pulse lasers we could give them? Potentially. I wouldn't want to do a PPC. Yeah, we could do like medium pulse lasers in these slots. Something like that. I still feel like it's a bit of a downgrade. But that mag shot is very weight efficient. It does 30 damage. It only has 10 rounds. But even so, like, that's half of what a light rotary rifle does, to be sure. But it also only weighs 1 ton compared to the 7 tons that we have dedicated to this light rotary rifle. So these mag shots are pretty efficient. They're not hardpoint efficient, but they're weight efficient. Okay, what else do we want to put on this thing? We could theoretically upgrade these to, like, large lasers. I doubt we have the heat capacity to pull that off. Like, if we were... We could run something like this. Our heat capacity is garbage. However, we could switch over to a double heatsink kit and bring this guy out of there. Double heatsink kit. And put in our free heatsink, say, over here. And we still have 0.8 tons to work with. Fascinating. So, we could simply add to our jump jets. That's something that we could do. We could put in a jump jet here. That would give us 0.3 tons to work with. Or, potentially, we could take that back off, ditch the ferrofibrous, or maybe the endo steel. Nope, neither of those would really work. Okay. We could maybe think about upgrading the engine in this to get in closer a little bit easier. This is a 240 right now. 270 is the next up that we have, and I doubt we can pull that off with the tonnage. Yeah, that's 3 tons more. 3.5 tons more. So that's not really a great idea. Okay. I think we're just going to go back to the concept of putting a jump jet in here and just being 0.3 tons underweight. The other thing we could do is drop a little armor and put more light rifle ammo in, but I don't think we have more light rifle ammo. We could attempt to get something other than this mag shot in here, but I don't know. I'm really kind of feeling this mech. It does a lot. Like, this is 70 here. If all 3 medium pulse lasers hit, that's another 30. That's 160 damage Alpha Strike. If you toss in a melee on top of that, we're breaking 200 damage on this Vulcan. Not too shabby. And we can get around pretty quick. I kind of like it. Yeah, those are actually completely fine. Okay, so let's get that going. Now, that's still not the heavy Gauss rifle being utilized. It'd be hilarious to put it on the Hunchy or something, but this is the wrong variant of Hunchy for that. We could potentially think about including it on something, like maybe the Blackjack, but I think I like the UAC-5s on the Blackjack. We'll hold on to the heavy Gauss and maybe use it on another mech build. For now, though, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we will get these repairs completed. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.